Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Ifai. I'm your insurance agent. This is a continuation of the insurance policy we talked about previously, which is goods in transit or GIT, whichever one you choose to call it. Okay, so for the goods in transit insurance, like I said earlier on, it protects your goods while it's on transit, meaning that anything that goes wrong with the goods while it's on transit is covered under goods in transit. Now, what determines the rate we'll charge is um, the nature of goods you're carrying. For instance, somebody who is carrying petroleum, for instance, and somebody who is conveying pipes or rods, the risk is not the same. Someone who's carrying petroleum is a higher risk, considering the fact that it's flammable and is liquid. So if it spills, means that the entire goods might, the entire good might waste. So there might not be any recovery. Unlike goods like pipes, for instance, if something happens, if there is an accident, there's a possibility that you will cover some of the goods. So all these things are put into consideration before we charge the rate. So we look at the nature of the goods. We also look at the limit per carriage. So after looking at the nature of the goods, I will ask you, how many times do you move these goods in a week? How many times do you move in a month? So let's say, for instance, the limit per carriage is, let's say, for each truck is worth 5 million, for instance. And if I ask you how many times do you move the goods in a month, let's say you say twice. What it means is that what you move in a month is 10 million naira worth of goods. So I'll multiply the limit per carriage, which is 5 million, by the number of times in a month, which is 2, making it 10 million. Then when I get the 10 million, means that what you carry per month is 10 million naira. Then I multiply the 10 million by 12 months in a year to get the annual carriage, which is 120. Now that 120, I'll now apply the rate. The rate differs, like I said, it depends on what you're carrying. If you're carrying something like petroleum, what we'll charge you is like 1%. So when we multiply that by the annual carriage, we apply the 1%. Also, we have single carriage too. There are situations whereby maybe you got a contract to move a good as in single carriage. When you're moving once, we don't need to multiply per annum to get the annual carriage. There are situations whereby you just got a contract to move goods, a particular goods. Sorry. So when you move the goods, we'll just charge you for that once. So let's say the goods is worth 5 million, and you're moving the goods just that once. We'll just charge you for the once you're moving, and that's the end of it. But for the annual carriage, that's the way we'll calculate it. We'll check the limit per carriage, we'll multiply by the frequency, which is the number of times you go. We'll get the annual carriage, then we apply the rates. Like I said, the rates differ depending on the nature of your goods. So for now, this is what we'll discuss for today. Tomorrow we'll continue from where we'll stop. All right, thank you.